Hello, YouTube. This is Miss Curious Deacon. I'm back. This might go up later on or early Friday morning. It's probably not going to come up this night, but I'm doing this pretty late. I've been doing stuff all day, so I'm finally catching up on this. I haven't seen the One Piece comic, the manga, but I'm a review it right now and talk about it. Uh, and I think if this goes up Friday morning, like early Friday morning, then Friday during the day, you should see the Bleach manga review, which I'm doing right after this. So it starts off with it's chapter 830. He who gets bet on, and we have a cover with Dark King Rayleigh seeing probably Straw Hat's Luffy bounty. It's been like that for the last probably 20 chapters. I'm seeing different people react to the new crew's bounty. So it looks like Jimbe. We're gonna get more Jimbe actually in this chapter, which is awesome because I want to know about more about him, but I want to see him if he actually joins the crew, like in these next couple of chapters, which would be incredible. Right now, he's supporting Luffy, and he's saying like everybody else, he believes he will rule the sea, not one of the four Yonkos right now. Uh, Looks like he's saying it to maybe his squad. I have to read more into this. Sounds like the past 2 years he's been uttering the name Straw Hat Luffy to his comrades countless times. Yeah, it looks like it's all people from all ex slaves under his command. Basically, the reason why he joined Big Mom was to protect all the ex slaves from. I want to say Majora, but that's Dark Souls 3. Sorry, I can't think. I can't pronounce it. Sorry, it's still gonna take me a little bit to get used to this. Protect them and also protect the kingdom, which they're talking about the. Can't even think now. The Water Kingdom. What was it called? My mind is lost right now. If they said it right here, I probably would say. And they're telling Jinbei to follow his desires to join the crew. This might be like a 10 to 15 minute video just because I would be doing a review and I'm doing every single page just seeing what it has to offer. He's grateful, and we find out person he's been talking to is the vice captain of the Sun Pirates, so his second in command. Oh, so he married one of the daughters. He married the 29th daughter of Big Mom's crew, the second in command for the Fishman squad. She's mad because she thinks he's deserting him, and he said no, he would never desert her. But she's it looks like she might actually dislike Big Mom actually. But she is saying that no one has left the crew. Give me a second. Wow. So that the son that died last chapter, if you didn't see 329, Big Mom sucked the soul out of one of her sons. He's actually dead. He is confirmed dead. So, or it's more than likely he's dead. Jinbei is finally saying that he's quitting the crew, and they just brought up a roulette of death. It looks like he'll be losing something to leave the crew. So here's the thing about this. This is either you can lose a left arm, the right arm, the left leg, the right leg, a head, your head. But then there's another one. It's a clown with a crown. Maybe it's Big Mom with a crown, it looks like. And maybe that's nothing. If you land on that, you get nothing taken away from you. Or something. I don't know. Maybe you lose something that's immediately to you. But I have no idea what that means. So that doesn't seem good for them. Looks like Luffy and them are halfway to Whole Cake Island right now. Whole bunch of ants on this island, or on this beach. It seems like. All right. Oh, the sea. The sea is The sea is, what is it? The sea ends up freezing around these parts. That's why it's not a beach. It's a sea right now. And there's ants all over it. They're trying to melt the sea because at night the sea freezes. The ants fell asleep and they said it's chaos if they would be woken up again. And we find out Pedro used to be a pilot like Peckham's, which is great. Maybe he knows a little bit more about the whole Cake Man Island or something like that. Peckham's and Pedro was on a mission to discover the ponographs, which is amazing. They were trying to help Nika Manamushi. I must say that wrong, sorry. The big cat, I believe that they're talking. It's not the dog, it's the big cat from Zoe. They're trying to help him out. So he's saying so far that the day Peckham's and Pedro step foot into Big Mom's territory would have been the last day of their journey. And he's fallen here once before, so he's been defeated here once before. Says his experiences, even though they're horrible, awful memories to him, they could help out them rescuing Sandry in the long run, which would be great. So they're saying the road poneglyph, that one in the tower, in the tree. The last time the big cat and the big dog, I can't pronounce his names. It's gonna take me a little bit because I just usually read it to myself. Both of them showed off the map 20 years previous to Goldie Roger and his crew. So it's the first time in 26 years that they actually showed off this one stone. And if I remember correctly, it's all four you need. So even if they didn't show it off to other people, other people can't reach an island. They have to get that last one, which if that's right, then Luffy's already ahead of the game because he knows the one that most people don't. Like all the Yonkos right now. All the 4 emperors know right now. Don't know about that. Maybe Shanks, because Shanks was on the crew of the Goldie Roger, so he might know it. I think he might be the only one, though, because I don't think the other three were actually on the ship with Goldie Roger. And he's saying that they have to make a roadmap of the poneglyph that Big Mom has, which we already know. That's another reason they need to come here. Was it? At least we have the entire original crew that we missed on the Dressrosa. At least we have the crew that was missing for most of the battle, so we're actually with them now. They just woke up the ants, it seems like. Them talking. And it looks like they make it to the next morning. After all the fighting. They're at Whole Cake Man Island. It's actually a cake, one of them says. That's probably Luffy. It's gorgeous to see this island where the Yonko lives. Can see a castle in the distance. Should I continue going straight? There's someone standing at the coast. Even though we can't see in the picture, Luffy says there's someone standing at the coast, and the small little print here, give me a second. The small little print here says they're about to set foot on the island where Yonko resides. So that is manga chapter 830. He who gets bet on One Piece. So it seems like in this chapter we kind of get a mixture of like seeing more Jimbe. We're seeing what he's been up to in the past, like what he's been up to, why he's here, like why he stayed on the Big Mom's crew. We learn more about Pedro, and we learn about the last time someone else saw the stone that they have on Zoe, the poneglyph. But we also learn the wheel of death, as I would call it. Death, the losing wheel of roulette. And basically, someone standing at the shore could either be Jimbe with a missing arm, left leg, left arm, right leg, or left arm, which wouldn't be that bad because he would be living. He could be standing there with everything still on him, which would be great. He didn't lose anything, but I think he'll be standing there with something lost. Or it could just be his corpse because of the death, because a head cut off, that's decapitation. He would die, and that if Luffy sees Jinbe's body standing there, decapitated, I think Luffy won't even sneak anymore. He'll go full blasting out. And this Versus 4 arc would start off with Big Mom being taken down from Luffy. Because Luffy would definitely go all out just to take down Big Mom if he finds Jinbe's dead body on the shore. Or even Oda, sorry about that. Oda could have it so Jinbe's not even on shore at all. It could be entirely different, and it could be an entirely different person, like Sanji, or one of the brothers or sisters, or a new daughter, or someone. So otherwise, we will find out next week. I don't think there's a week break. I don't think there's a week break from this, after this. So I think next week we'll might find out what happened to Jimbe and see if he's dead or alive. Or maybe we won't find out. I don't know how Oda will do this. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching, and peace. And if you would give this a like on the video to tell me that you guys are liking the couple manga reviews so far. I will be continuing them every week, 3 a week, and then it'll probably slowly increase to 4 or 5 each week of different manga reviews. And subscribe if you haven't already, because this is something I'll keep up. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching, and peace.